Okay guys, welcome back. This is my PC flipping journey season 2, episode 2. In our last episode, we left out around $2,000-ish. I'll put the exact total up on the screen, but I can never remember. We have a bunch of parts that I want to open up, and I actually have a computer that I want to open up as well because something's wrong with it, and we gotta find out what's wrong with it. By the way, my name is Cardboard, and if you like this content, please give it a like, comment, subscribe. Anything pretty much helps, more than you would think. Oh my god. Okay, so before we open up any packages, we're gonna look at this computer because something is wrong with it. And as you can tell, it's pretty freaking huge. I don't know. Before I do anything, before I open it, I'm gonna turn it on. The customer says is every time he moves it even just a little bit, it just turns off immediately. And we're gonna find out why. Before turning it on, as you can see, we have a GTX 1080 Ti from EVGA, an i7 8700K with a Z390, and then a Seasonic Focus Plus Gold. I think it's 750 watts. I'm not sure, but I don't think this is 10. Okay, with 16 gigabytes of DDR4. And you know, as you can tell, this computer is, I have no idea who built this computer. I asked who built it, they said a bunch of frat boys, so they didn't use any of the cable management stuff, but we're gonna turn it on and see what happens. Okay, it boots right into Windows. Okay, so basically he says every time the computer is moved even just slightly, it turns off. Okay. So I'm just doing a shake test because let me see if I lift it up. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Dog, dude, none of these front ports work. Okay. This one's have to work, right? Dude. Get the fuck. Bro. Why? What is this? Why did he have all this on his computer? Alright, I got the crash to happen, but it took a couple of minutes to get it to actually crash. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out of here, cause I don't know what's going on with this computer. Okay, computer's off. Let's get to unbuilding this. And this is like one of those older nice cases. So the story behind this computer is basically he built it to start streaming, and this was about whenever the 20 series are coming out, maybe when the 1080 Ti came out. That's 2016, I think. So it's pretty much a decade ago. The only thing that has been upgraded since was the power supply. Something is clearly wrong. Hello. EVGA, please come back. I really miss you. This freaking graphics card is so clean. There is a lot of thermal paste, but it looks relatively new. This is a very nice power supply. Oh, what the? Okay, hold on. I need y'all to see this. Untouching. Okay, I haven't touched anything in the back. That screw is like all the way out, and so is this one. Both of these screws are like super all the way out, not even screwed in. Okay, I could probably see why this power supply was not in place. Okay, we're gonna fix that, but I'm still gonna take everything out because from what it looks like, it looks like it was not built properly at all. Oh yeah, Seasonic Focus Plus 750 Gold. So this, I'm pretty sure this is tier A on the power supply tier list. Okay. Put that down. Okay, well, CPU temperature 12 Celsius. I'm chill with that. Dude, freaking finally, OCCT opens. I just moved it out of his download folder and then put it onto the desktop according to Reddit, and it worked for some reason. The CPU is being maxed out and it's only hanging around like 55, 60 Celsius. Graphics card is not being used as much. I would like to see it get a little higher just to see if this fan turns on. That fan is not turning on. Looks fine. I'm gonna let it run for a bit, and it looks like it's not crashing anymore, but I don't know why I was crashing in the first place. Okay, I was trying to message the customer. Right? Oh, okay, it died again. Never mind, dude. Literally, I spun it back to life. Come back, please spin, bro. Oh my gosh, it was Okay, I caught it on the camera. It was literally spinning by itself. I spun it back to life, but now it's not. I mean, it's hanging around 55, 54 Celsius, so it's not a terrible temperature for being stress tested, but it's just... Okay, so temperatures look pretty good all across the board, but it's just that this fan sometimes spins and then it'll go off and then sometimes spin again. But it looks like it's going pretty good, so I'm going to install everything back inside the case, and hopefully if I shake it, it works. This footage I'm using right now could be a whole video by itself. That's how long this is taking me. And I still want to open my other packages. We shall proceed with everything. Rebuilt the computer. Now we're gonna make sure that it turns on. Several screws missing, but we're gonna make sure that this computer works. Looking way nicer now because I cleaned it out, cleaned up the cable management because I don't know what was going on before. The CPU cable came from the bottom all the way straight up. This one was doing the same thing. I fixed it up basically, and now I saw the screen. Okay, there you go. It turns on. Okay, computer still on. I'm gonna give it a little shake. Pressing different crashes then. Okay. Do a little more violent shake. Okay. Okay. I think overall this computer was okay. Pretty sure everything worked good. It's just that one fan on the graphics card. For some reason it spins and then doesn't spin. I got more 650 watts power supplies from Newegg, the Cobra Power Raid Max ones. So these are pretty good. They're priced pretty nicely. I think after taxes it comes out to $43.33 for each one. Pay $86.66 total for 2 power supplies. Not much to say about these, but they are tier C on the PSU tier list, so they will do plenty. This one I think is a graphics card. I believe this is a regular 2070. I don't remember how much I paid for this. This is a nice 2070. It's RTX 2070 regular, non-super, only uses one 8-pin. I'm gonna paint this. Ooh, okay, awesome. There's like an LED right here. I'm gonna paint this white to put it in a white build. And I also have another graphics card, which is, it should be a 3050, which I know sounds kind of crazy, but I literally threw like the most lowball offer at this guy. It was up for, I think maybe 150, and I lowballed the heck out of this dude for like 75 bucks. And he was like, "Can you do 85?" And I was like, "No, alright, I'll take 85. I'm just trying to get rid of it." Yeah, RTX 3050. It says it was working, so we're gonna test all these parts before we actually. Yeah, it's this nice Zotac RTX 3050. I'm also gonna paint this white. Also got this one from Newegg. I'm pretty sure these are CPUs. I'm just use this side. 2 Ryzen 5500s. I don't remember how much I paid for these. It's kind of annoying. I should have bought these on. They were like $50-something on Amazon. I should have bought like 10 of them. Nice 6-core 12-thread CPU. I think these are SSDs. Okay, so as we all know, the memory shortage is also affecting SSDs, and I bought 3 512GB M.2 SSDs with heat sinks. Put the brand on the screen, but they're all 512, and I bought these 3 for 130-something bucks, which doesn't sound like a good price, but considering how much one SSD goes for, I'd say I got a pretty okay price. I think it's like $40-something each. And I believe this is gonna make or break my flipping deals, because it should be 64GB of DDR4. 8 sticks, so 8x8. It's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but I paid like $279 for just 8 sticks of RAM. But I'm gonna split these into boom, boom. So $60, 60, 60, 60. But these are XPG sticks, clocked at 3000 megahertz, so that should be good for some Ryzen builds. And then I actually already opened this package on accident, but I bought 3 B450 Pro ARGBs from AliExpress. I only bought these ones specifically because they are ARGB, or they have that ARGB connector. I bought 3 of these for like $54 each, I think, or 52. What are you trying to hop? I don't like your foot. Oh! Bro, what? I literally put the wall. I'm gonna head to customer's house that I fixed the computer for, like 150 bucks in profit, because I only put the cooler on there. Basically just 150 bucks for my labor. So I'm gonna add that to our profit counter, which should be around 250 bucks, or sorry, 2,150 bucks. Yeah. Right. Oh my god, it's just so heavy. Hey, James.
Alright, sure it works?
Yes, I'm sure it works. I made it look better too. God.
Alright. I might have to fucking wait a while because I had to buy a fucking washer the other day. My washer went out, so now I gotta delay my PC.
Damn.
So I'll let you know when.
That's okay. Bye.
Later. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Damn. So that was my boy James. He was gonna build a very nice computer, about a $2,000 computer, and he was gonna do that on the beginning of March, I think, or the end of March, I don't remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $200 right there. That's I'll do the math. It's basically just 150 bucks in profit. If we're doing 2018 plus 150, $2,166, I think. Yeah, I think. Don't correct me on that. Maybe 276 or 176. Bam!
I had a Legion Slim 5. It's literally, I got it like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was trying to play High on Life 2 and Forbidden West. It kept crashing. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Damn. You do anything with the laptop?
I just upgraded the RAM, that's about it.
Do you know if it was like overheating or something or what?
It overheats sometimes.
Okay,
but,
it's a laptop, yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume it does. And I sold the computer for $1,400 total. And I did switch out the 5070 that had it in it for my 4070 Super just to make the computer cheaper and so I could list it at a lower price so I could get it to sell faster. My total for this computer was $1,271.78, and like I said, 1,400 bucks cash, and it made me a profit of $128.22. Okay, I'm gonna keep this short as I can. I'm getting sick. That last part, I forgot to include that to the profit counter, but basically what you're seeing is up-to-date information on my profit counter. It's $2,168 and something cents. As of right now, that's pretty much it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Anything helps more than you would know. I have a bunch of computer parts that are coming in, so hopefully next video comes out a lot sooner, because all this footage you're seeing from before is about a month of recording dating back to like early February, and now it's March 6th. Thank you.